ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank the organizing committee of SDNB Vaishnav College and especially to Subramaniam sir for giving me this great opportunity to talk to the students again through this virtual platform. Before starting my topic, I would like to thank Dr. Hemamalini ma'am, who gave very first opportunity to address the students, in my life as a faculty. So the now let me get into the topic of the evolving media skills, sir. Bridging the classroom and the corporate world. So why does it need? I will start something like why it is need to bridge the gap between the corporate world and the classroom. Being in the corporate world now, working as a UX lead for a company, for a corporate, who serves the user needs to design and develop the application for our day-to-day life. In our day-to-day life, either it can be a banking application or it can be our social media application. So we are trying to solve the problem for the users is nothing but our audience. So the main crunch when you are studying in the college, the main crunch part is like you need to study about the audience. So that is what our media studies always teach the students. Understand your audience. That's what we first tell. Whether we are making a media content or whether we are creating a design or whether we are doing editing, whatever may be the content, you should first find out who is your audience, who is your target audience. That is very, very important. Find out the target audience, and then you find out the problem. What is their problem? It can be like even for a film when you are writing a script. First, you need to understand what are you trying to solve or what are you trying to tell to the audience through this script. Likewise, in the industries, I'm going to talk about only the IT and the product design part. So in the industry, so when we are getting a project, they will in a project I've been given a task of like designing an application for the airlines ticket booking, which we are all doing on a daily basis. But like what we can do in extra, so that is what the task has been given very first time after I joined a couple of years back. Without knowing the audience, I wouldn't have even think about like how do I tell. So first thing, we went and talked to the actual customers. What is their existing problem? What are what are the roadblocks they have to fulfill their daily task? So we need to do a complete customer study, user study, I would say, user study by talking to the customers, by interviewing the customers, and then doing the competitor analysis. What is the competitors doing with the same kind of applications? You need to understand all those things. Once you understand, so once you know the audiences, then only you can think about the solutioning. So the solutioning, you cannot do it alone as an individual. Whether you can be a designer or you can be a script writer or anything. Why the film industries have a discussion for the script writing? Because the collective minds always give the better product or give the better productivity. So likewise, even in the designing also, you need to collaborate with the other designers or in the other colleagues who can help you in ideate the ideation part. So once you ideate it, then you have to go for a designing part. So the key part is understanding the audiences. So keep in mind that target audience are very, very important, and then learn about the target audience. How can you learn about the target audience? You have to talk to the more people. And as Ratnamala ma'am said, you have to read a lot of books, a lot of scripts that will help you understand what are the different perspective of different peoples. Each books give you lot of informations. So this is about how can we bridge, and the reason why we have to bridge the gap. As I was saying, I will end up this with that why. In a corporate world, we are trying to get a people onboarded with a skill set of you know with the skill set of designing as well as the critical problem solving skills. But people who are really enriched in knowledge of theoretical knowledge on or about problem solving or about designing, but they are not able to solve the problem when we given a scenario on the interview, or even if they are good in problem solving, but they are not able to understand the basic terms of the designing. So there are a lot of gaps in between. So we wanted to solve that problem by introducing the corporate people to the college students, or the students of media studies, or any students. They need to talk to or interact with the with each others. Industry leaders as well as the students has to interact. We need to create a platform to interact them. Like one such platform is this a symposium, where we are interacting with the students and the industry leaders. So we can collaborate and then bring the better results for that. And how can we do it? Like how can we do it, like the symposium, and I know to talk to the people through the mentorship. You can reach out to any industry leaders through the LinkedIn in nowadays. Either from the media industries, or from the television productions, or from the news world, or from the corporate world of designing and content writing. Anywhere you can reach out to any people through the LinkedIn as a professional way, saying that I'm trying to being a member in this particular community, design community, or media writing community. And then you can say that i would like to I would like to get mentored mentored by yourself, so that I can get into the field. Likewise, in that way, you can get into you can talk to the people, and then you can get their mentorship to how you can improve your skill set to adopt yourself into the industry standard, and then you can placed in the corporate world. So these are the two key things. I am looking at it in the perspective of like how we can bridge the gap between the education classroom as well as the industry's expectations. I am sure that I don't know whether the team can ask questions on this. If so, we can. Otherwise, I'll just close this note with that. Anything else? We can talk about it. Thank you, everyone.
Vijay has joined back or not?
I don't think so. I couldn't get anybody
Okay.
from the.
Okay. Great. Okay. Yeah. So what should we do now? Like, should we like discuss and then let us like give our final thoughts and like let us. I think we can give our concluding remarks and then we can finish it, I guess.
Ma'am,
So that like I will finish it and then later on ma'am Hemamalini can pick it up. So I will just start with this, like, like I'll continue with like what uh Parthiban sir was like saying, is that like how the teamwork is very important. Like you have to have a like collective thinking and everything. I think that one it's like very much missing when it comes to this younger generation, because we are like so much like polarized. You know that how the social media is also like making us polarized, and we are like left, right, and center and everything. So I think when you are like coming to work in a media field or like whatever field, I think we should like have that basic emotional intelligence and be able to like work as a team instead of just being very egoistic and then kind of trying to like overtake the things. We try to like learn from each other and try to give credits for all the teammates and try to be a very good like team player. Then I think that is very much important. Also like know how to work immediately, like as a student, like you can take like 10 days 15 days to meet your deadlines, but in the media field it will be like kind of very very immediate. Even in a television journalist also, they will be giving you like 10 minutes to read a 40 pages report, and then they want you to give a phono like immediately. And then you should also be able to give a phono when you are in a crowd, in a market, or in a court, like whatever. So you should be like able to like overcome those challenges, and you have to be like more observant, and then you have to work, try to work immediately, and then instantly. So you should also be like very much, try to like develop those skills. And another one thing is that you should also like update yourself like every day, like by again and again reading, and then try to keep up with the trends that is like going on, and like the research reports, the audience analysis, and like why certain things are like very popular, why certain thing is like becoming viral, and how it's like creative, because people wants like more entertainment now, and they are all dependent on it. Even if you are a filmmaker also, you have like plenty of opportunities now, because now everyone is like going with this this OTT platforms and everywhere, right? So, and even you can like release your film in YouTube and everywhere, right? So it's very easy to like kind of grab the attention of the people. Only thing is that you have to be like creative, so you have to read more and technological advancement. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Concluding with this topic on the evolving media skills kit that is required to bridge the classroom and the corporate world. It is essential to have three things that is required for anyone who is into the media. The first thing is the learning process. We need to learn, or we need to update ourselves, as Rathamala ma'am has stated out. We need to be updating ourselves with the current core or technological aspects that is sweeping up in all in one go. So that would be one particular point. Learning is a process that doesn't stop anywhere for anyone, especially in the education field, which I am into. Nowadays, we have gone into the online education paradigms, LMS. There are many offline online courses that have been incorporated in many of the universities. To be adaptable to that particular scenario criteria, we need to update ourselves in all aspects. The first one is things. The second one is we need to be ethical in our profession. Whatever profession you are adapting to, let it be a journalist, a cameraman, a digital writer, a digital literate, uh, it might be a film storyteller, anything. It might be a web designer. It might be any sort of segment that you're working in the media field. Because media can diverge into the minds of the audience, stating what they are rather than what it is. That is that is the only quote that I remember. I don't know whether it's a quote or that is what I feel. They should have some professional ethics. It might be anything. The third point that I would do conclude in this particular symposium is that be joyful in whatever you do. Take it to your heart. Enjoy what you're doing. Let it be a small artistic work. Let it be a small drawing. Let it be a model. Let it be anything that comes into the creative part of your technological aspects. The technological knowledge that is being recreated in a creative way. Enjoy what you're doing, because the output will give you happiness and the satisfaction in whatever you do. With this, I would like to conclude this symposium in a happy note. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to say a few more words on the, as a conclusion of that. I really do the second thought of like what Ratnamala ma'am and Hemamalini ma'am said. It is like updating your skills. It's very important. Keep keep yourself in trending in the current trend. I remember one of my boss, my boss in my current organization, he used to say, when is the last time you have spent on yourself? So what we think, we will think about like buying a clothes or buying anything, right? So, but he says that when is the last time you have spent to enrich your knowledge on your own self? As even anybody who's in the industries, anybody they'll say college. I think in the college time I have spent it, but he says that even in the college time you haven't spent money on your own. That is from your parents. They have spent it, not you, for your knowledge. Start spending money on enriching our knowledge. There are a lot of online platforms now we have. Either it can be Udemy or like Coursera or so many platforms to enrich our knowledge in any field what we want to do. So start spending money on to enrich your knowledge, whether you are in the industry or you're in the classrooms as a student or as a teacher. Spend money on that to enrich your knowledge. We are spending money lavishly on anything, everything now, but start spending on that first. And then second thing is like be in trend, learn the new skills, whatever you have, whatever the industry is incoming. So the why Kamal Hassan is always being a Ulaganayakan, because he keep himself as a first person who adapt to the technologies, whatever coming in the industries, whether it can be a red hat camera, in those time, who he utilized it in this movie Bombay. Sorry, what is that? So yeah, one of his movies. So likewise, you have to you need to have a craving of learning new things, or learning of or adapting to the new skills. Keep that in your mind. If you can keep it, and then start communicating with the people and collaborating with the people, you can really do the wonders. You can create a lot of new things or innovative products in the world. With that note, I would like to thank everybody's, who gave this opportunity, as well as my co-panel members, Dr. Hemamalini ma'am and Dr. Ratnamala ma'am, for being with us. Thank you so much, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Vijay, Assistant Professor, SNB College. Am I audible? Finally?
Yes, Vijay ma'am. Yes, Vijay ma'am.
Okay,
Finally.
okay. Love ma'am and Hemamalini ma'am is also there.
Yes, ma'am. They both are with us.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for all the three panelists for thought-provoking and good guidance for all the academicians here. So Dr. Ratnamala touched everything from Paridapangal to Prime Minister. And Dr. Hemamalini, I missed some part of your speech. I'll definitely arrange a wonderful seminar with you alone to get your insights for us. And Dr. Parthiban, you also mentioned everything from target audience, ideation, design, interaction between industry leaders. So we watched everything. We didn't miss a single point from you people, and we would like to have a few discussions also with you to guide us, how to prepare our students and how to make the curricula according to the current trend. But I think this is not the right time because of this noise and the technical glitches. We are really sorry, and I am sure we will conduct a seminar with you all, maybe in online or offline. But kindly bear with us this time. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Ratnamala ma'am and Hemamalini ma'am. Shall I conclude the session?
Sure, ma'am. No problem. We
Yeah.
understand the
Thank you.
we understand the virtual reality.
Thank you. I extend my deepest appreciation to all the panelists who join us today, and your profound insights and expertise and your contribution to our symposium. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you.